Hi, Facebook friends. Today I want to talk about pain and change. And we know that if we go to the gym, there's that big old phrase of no pain, no gain. And we know that if our muscles are sore, things are changing. Well, today I want to talk about another source of pain and another type of change. And sometimes our circumstances, our life circumstances cause us pain, but they may not cause us to change. And so I have a nephew that struggles with drug addiction. And what I've come to learn from attending the Family Anonymous is that if there is no pain, the addict does not change. Well, in my journey and other life circumstances have also taught me in our relationships, and I have it right here, if our internal pain is less than our external pain, we will not change. And so discussing that just in our relationships would be if our internal pain, if our internal self-worth, if our internal value is less than our external pain, any of our external circumstances in our relationships, we won't change the relationship. And I can speak to this about whether it's with, even I have a friend whose mom is in her 90s and she makes life a little bit uncomfortable at times. But if we don't make changes, if we accept that external difficulty, then we don't need to change internally. In a young girl's relationships, if all of her girlfriends are saying, this guy's not treating you well, you need to end this relationship, but she chooses not to, it's because her internal dialogue, her internal value, her internal worth is less than the external that he might be causing. So when her girlfriends are saying you need to end this relationship, she's saying to herself, I can't even do this right. So when we see circumstances where we believe that there is external pain going on and someone is not changing, we need to begin feeding their internal worth. And that way we can get to the point of helping them believe and see that the external pain becomes greater than the internal pain, and we can see change. So in my personal life, I've looked at this, again, I've had a very difficult weekend dealing with an addict and thanking the Lord and the blessings for the McShin Foundation. But I'll speak to my own role in external pain and what I've tolerated either in relationships, circumstances, life circumstances. That scale to my self-worth, my self-value, and when I chose to make a change. So from an addict's perspective, if we make their external world have ease, they will not feel the pain. In addition, we need to feed their internal self-worth so that they can begin to see the change that's necessary. And sometimes, some lady mentioned last night that they refer to it as a dis-ease, the disease of addiction, dis-ease, and that we have to make it not easy in order for them to feel the necessity for change. But I also want to apply this to our relationships, whether it's relationships with our spouse, girlfriends, children, parents. We are not here to facilitate another person's change. It is not our responsibility. We are only responsible for ourselves. And when we speak to ourselves from a place of self-worth, a place of self-love, and we can see that there are circumstances that are not ours, and we can establish the healthy boundaries and feed and nurture and restore ourselves, then changes will occur around us. So when we see circumstances that we don't want our loved ones to be in, we don't need to speak to the life circumstance as much as we need to speak life and love into that person. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.